Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. So today we have gathered so I can give you my last thoughts on the Tarte palette Maneater. I'm going to do another look using the colors that I wanted to use the other day, and we're going to ignore the rest of the makeup. I look very shiny and it feels so thick on my face. I am not even for sure where I went wrong today, but I so went wrong and so shiny. And I have no idea why it's feeling so thick, because this foundation has never ever done this. So I have to assume it's the powder, but here's the thing, the foundation I use today, by the way, is the It Cosmetics Your Skin Are Better. I have never had a problem with this foundation. It's like perfect. It's perfection to me. And I just got it all over my shirt. Can you see? Right there. Yep, all over my shirt. It goes with my life right now. I keep messing up. Anyway, we're going to ignore that. I mean, it wouldn't be me if I didn't get something down the front of me, right? Whether it be baby spit, something. So anyway, I know it's not the foundation, but the powder I used was the Hourglass to set today, because I just wanted a light dusting, and somehow the two mixed together. Ooh, it did not go well. Did not go well. And I really don't know how to, and even at that, it still doesn't even feel like it's set, okay? So I don't know. Basically, what I had done was pulled this palette out here, the Ambient Lighting Edit Mini Sculpture Unlocked, this one, and I set my face with this, bronze with that, blush there, highlighter. Looks like this one. It's a mess. I was just getting a feel for Hourglass since they're getting ready to release those beautiful palettes with animals, and I'm trying so very hard to go, I don't need it. I don't need it. But I want it. But I don't need it. But I want it. But, so, that's that. And then I'm wearing the Hourglass, yeah, no. The YSL in 203. This one here. So, we are going to be playing with this palette today, again. And this time we are going to stick to this row here and that one shade right here. So we're basically just, because I wanted to play with these like green blue shades. So I will say, I don't think it came out the way I thought it was going to come out. This is the look, but you'll see. So the first shade we're going to go into is Pounce. It's like a gray white. Oh, we're just going to start with that. Basically, it's just, you can't even see it on my skin tone. But hey, it's there. Woo, we're done. Seriously. Like, I have no words sometimes for things because it just don't make sense to me. Okay, then we're going to go into Paul's Off, which is this one here. Now, this shade I do like. It's basically like a contour color for me. Like, I could even use it on my face as a contour, to be honest. I'm not, but I could. I guess I could. I'd have to assume I could. But it's a nice shade to lay down to start, building. Because I have learned that shades that I'm not comfortable in or feel so I don't know what's the words, shades that get me out of my comfort zone, that are kind of scary, like greens and blues, for example. I find starting with a contoured shade really helps me to where, like, I can go with this and then go in with a very dark color of blue or dark green, because there's just something about laying down this base to have to start that makes it so much easier for me. I have no idea why, no clue, but it works. And I'm glad that I found that fun fact out by playing with another palette and realizing it. So now we're going to go into Captivate. Now this shade has got me puzzled. I'll be honest. You can see how dark this is. Which, it doesn't have me puzzled in the fact that, you know, I'm glad it goes on light and you can build it up. But on my lid, I don't think it translates to what I thought it was. To me, in the palette, this looks like a dark hunter green, I think. But a dark green, right? And if you build it up, it does build up, but I mean, that really don't look green to me. And maybe it is just me. Maybe I'm going colorblind. It's a possibility. But whatever it is, it just doesn't look green to me. Like, that's all I can tell you. We're going to now go in with that brown again, that Pulls Off, that contour shade. And I'm going to run it under the lower lash line. Like, I don't know what it is about that green shade. That's just not giving me what I thought it was. It is giving. I don't want to take away from that. Like, it's pigmented. It is. But I guess the look just didn't come out the way I thought it would. Which is fine. You know, that's not a problem. Because I see where maybe I would change some things around if I went to create this look again. But I just don't think that looks green to me. And I can't get over that. I don't know why I can't let it go. It's almost like it's a blue-green, which would be great if I was going for a blue look today. But then I'm like, but there's a dark blue matte right below it. So I'm like, why couldn't this just be green-green? You know, you got a blue-blue, give me a green-green. Because in the pan, it looks green-green. But on the eye, it does not. But whatever. I mean, the look still turned out fine. Don't get me wrong. I'm not complaining there. Well, I am, but because the look didn't come out the way I thought it was going to come out. We're going back into that contour shade. And then back into Pounce. There is a lot of kick up with this too, just so you know. Of course, it could be these brushes. I don't know. These brushes can get a little bit scratchy. If you take care of them, they're really good brushes, but if you don't, then you get scratchy. I always put conditioner on my less expensive brushes, like, because they don't stay soft. These being one of them, the Morphe brushes, any Morphe brush and stuff. So we're going to go into Nine Lives, which is the shade that I've been dying to play with. Now here's the thing with this. This is a satin shade, not metallic satin. I really kind of wish they would have made it metallic though. And I'm sure if I sprayed it, I would get a little more oomph. It looks lovely on the lid. Like, it doesn't emphasize wrinkles or creases or any of that good stuff, right? But again, this does not look like what is in the pan. And I think that's the whole thing with this particular row. It does not look like what's in the pan. Look at that. It's not. Now, granted, it's against this whatever shade, but I don't know. There's just something about it. Now, if I were going to do this differently, honestly, I think I would have made this my inner corner color. Pop a color in the inner corner. If I knew then what I know now. But regardless, it's, you know, doing its job. It's laying down. No fallout. Didn't spray it. No glitter glue, nothing like that. Alright, now we're going to go into Nightfall, which is this really pretty green-blue color. It kind of does match that matte in the sense of it's like a green-blue. It is more green than blue. And I'm just going to pop that in the outer portion of my lid. Like so. I did get a little bit of fallout there. My fault. Went in probably with a little bit too much, to be fair. That's probably my fault. So we will just brush it away. Alright, now what? Oh. Then I decided, well, that looks nice and all. But oh, I was like, I lost. I have it. Now we're going to go in with Intrigue, which is the shade right here. And I'm going to put it in my inner corner. Not quite, again, the inner corner I was hoping for. I think I should have switched this, put that on the lid and that in the inner corner, but, you know, lesson learned. It still looks nice. It's just not quite what I had envisioned, right? No big deal, though. Alright, so here's this lid. This is finished. So obviously I'm going to add something else because they don't look alike. But we'll get to that in a minute. Because first we're going to line. Now I'm going to use that Captivate shade again, that dark green. And we're going to line the lower lash line and the top with it. And I will say I have really began to love this brush for lining. It isn't as good as my Rephr. It doesn't beat my Rephr, but it is so close. Like, it's getting there. It's like my second favorite. Like, I'll use my Rephr for sure to line. Because it is my favorite, but this would be next. I'm going to get my mirror now, and we're going to line the top lash line really quickly. And when I say really quickly, I mean, you know, it's going to be slow. Because you know I'm slow at everything that I do. You know, the eye look may not have came out the way I thought it would, but it still came out really good, right? And I really hate that the rest of my makeup is not doing it for me. It is so... I mean, it's aged me even. Well, I mean, I'm aging anyway, but it feels like it's aging me even more. And, like, I've never understood the expression. Like, I can feel it. It feels like a mask, and that's what it kind of feels like right now. And I don't know why, like I said, because I've used the foundation, I've used everything before, you know, and it's worked just fine with whatever apparently I was using, but it does not like that foundation, I guess, or the foundation don't like the powder. One of the two do not like each other, and it is awful. Now, my skin is peeling because of that mask that I did. So that may be playing a part in the way this is looking, but it's looking really bad. I'm just saying. Alright, so we got that done. Smear that out a little bit. that color on there. Alright. Then I decided to take the Charlotte Tilbury, and I took the shade Green Lights Matte and ran it on the waterline on the top and bottom waterline. I will say that the liner looks good with this look, to be honest. Okay, then for the final thing that I did, I went into Desirable right here, this gold shade. And I said before, it feels like a glitter, but it doesn't go on like a glitter. It's more compressed, I guess. Like, I was hoping it'd be just a little bit of something, but it's not. It gave a little more than what I was hoping for, which is fine. It just, you know, wasn't exactly what I was hoping for. But it is what it is. And there was fallout. Big time. So you do have to watch for that with that shade. The ones that feel like glitter, they just fall out everywhere. So you may want to do your eyes first, or use a lot of setting powder so you can brush it away, because it is harder to brush away too, just so you know. Alright. Then for top lashes, I went into the Tartelette mascara, the tubing mascara one. And we're going to put it on the top lashes. And I do like this mascara. It has a rubber wand, and it will hurt if you poke yourself, but it does give me separation, a little bit of volume, length, but a lot of separation basically is what this is good for. It does come off nicely at the end of the night. If that's something you worry about, me, I could care less. You know, I use a cleanser for my eyes that's specially made for eyes, so for waterproof mascara and stuff. So I really don't have a problem taking my makeup off at night. I double cleanse, you know, I do the whole shebang. But I do understand the point of a tubing mascara. But as far as me liking them or not liking them, it's a mascara. They're not my favorite, but they're not bad at all. At least this one's not. Now, I know most people like I think it's the Thrive mascara. But this one's nice. It does enough, let's just say that. And again, if you're wearing false lashes, you know, does it really matter what your mascara looks like? Because the falsies are going to take over anyway. Now, for me, I do have to have a mascara because I don't wear false lashes. So I have to have a good mascara for the most part. Then y'all remember when I said a while back I got an order from Natasha Denona and they threw a pair of lashes in. I think I might actually like these lashes. I haven't opened them yet, But from what they look like, they look very simple and thin. So I went on there, and the all lashes are knotted and feathered by hand for highest quality. These lashes are made of 100% sterilized human hair. So they're called Mini BB. And I went to go look at them, see how much they were, because I was thinking about buying another pair so that I could test those ones, and not have to worry about it. Like if I ruined them, I'd have a backup, and I can't find them. So are these things that are about to lash, or are these things that did launch already? I mean, and they're getting rid of them. Like, what's up with that? Does anybody know? Because I can't find her lashes anywhere. Not her website, Sephora, nowhere. Ulta. Oh, I guess I could check Beautylish maybe. I'm using the MAC on the bottom lashes. And that gold shade that I put in the middle of my lid is going everywhere. It's on the lawns of these mascaras, down my face. Again, I knew this going into it, but I'm just letting you know because it's a pain in the butt. Alright, so this is the final look using the Tarte Maneater Nightfall palette. What do I think about it? I think that it is nice. I think it's the same quality that is in the Maneater After Dark. So if you like this quality, you'll like this quality. I think they go together well or separate. I think if you didn't get this but wanted it, go ahead and get this one. You'll like it. I like Tarte. They've improved a good bit. But I'll also be real. These two palettes are going to go back in with my Tarte stuff. I'm not keeping it out. I'm just being honest. I keep my Tarte lip palette out, the Juicy, and I've been keeping the Big Ego out. That's how I know if it's good or not. Or, like, not if it's good, because it is good anyway. But, like, if I personally gravitate to it, I'm not going to personally gravitate to these. They're pretty. I can make really pretty looks out of them. They're easy to use, but they're not something that I'm like, ooh, I want to have fun. I think I want to grab, You know what I mean? Or I need a quick look. I'm going to grab, Again, not what I'm picking. So I just want to be honest there. I do think that they're good. I do think if you purchase them, you'll like them. I do think the formulas are great. They've definitely improved over time. But color story wise, they're not exactly like my preference on what I'm looking for right now. Could that change? Absolutely. But as of right now, they're not going to sit beside me. They're going to be put away. But again, not because of quality, but because of preference. So I just wanted to let you know that, because I do think that the quality of these are better than the Too Faced maple syrup pancake palette. But the maple syrup pancake palette's gonna stay right here. Just saying. And that's why I want to be honest, because it's not that I don't like these, because I do. It's just the color stories. That's all I'm basing it on. Because if quality counted and what was better, it would be Tarte. But at the same time, this Too Faced Pancakes palette isn't bad. It's not the best they've created lately. Or it is the best that they've created lately. but it's not the best. As like, I still like the pumpkin spice palette, the pumpkin, all of them more than this particular one, but this one is good, so I'm going to keep it out and keep playing with it. As for these are going to go back into the box with the Tarte palettes, so the ones that I don't really gravitate to. Now, you know, seasons are changing, so my preferences could change, so the palettes that are around me now could go back to their homes, and you know, I pull out different palettes. It's definitely a possibility, but I just wanted to be honest on, like, if, because you know, I thought I was going to have to choose between which palette I was wanting. Was it going to be the Maneater, or was it going to be the maple syrups and pancakes? So I wanted to give an honest opinion about that. I am so glad I had the privilege to buy two and try them both, but if I didn't, I still think I would have went with the Too Faced, only because color story wise I gravitated to it more, so therefore I'm going to wear it more. Because if you can have the best palette in the world, but if it's not colors you're going to wear, what good is it? You know what I mean? So sometimes I might have to give on quality to get preference. Sometimes I might have to give on preference to get quality. It just depends. But anyway, I'll let you go. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I did get to try almost all the shades out of the palette now with these 3 looks, and the quality is definitely there, just so you know. But let me know which palette, you know, were you thinking about buying? Which palette were you like, no, or yes, please? And, you know, did you get one? Let me know. And let me know if you've created looks with them. What do you think the quality is like? Is it, you know, better, worse? Which, you know, what is your preference for them? But I will let you go. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I upload. I upload every day but Sunday. Come join me. I ramble on and on and on, and usually talk about nothing at all. You know, it's kind of like poof, your 20 minutes is gone in a way, and I hate that for you. I do, because I know that time is of value. It really is, and I do appreciate anybody that watches. So I will see you in the next one. Until then, stay safe, take care.